Hello everyone, it's me. I have a dream to share. I don't share many dreams on cameras, mainly in person, but I've learned to stop sharing my dreams in person. So this is just for anyone that's had a similar dream. I've only had about, this is to do with animals, I've only had about 3 or 4 of them, but 2 have really stuck with me. One kind of like months ago, and one about, I'd like to say, we're on Sunday now, I'd say Thursday or Wednesday. I just was in my childhood village where I grew up. I think the name's important right now, but there's, as you go from the primary school where I went to school, you cross the road and there's like a hill that goes around, and on the right of it is a shop. It used to be a pub, and as I went there round the hill, the curb was about 2 foot, maybe 3 foot, maybe not 3 foot, but it was pretty tall. Then it wasn't like the height of the actual pavement in real life, it was just in the dream. So as I was walking around, I saw like an animal laying in wait. It was like a mountain lion, or it was a Kangal cat, right? It changed its physical form and its fur to a snow leopard, right? But not until a few minutes later. I'll get into that. But as I went round, I saw something, the animal, in the corner of my eye. I looked down to my left, and it's like it was laying in wait for me. Because I say that because as I looked at it, it looked at me, it hissed at me, and as I'm walking to the end of the pavement, it's following me. It's like we're walking in sync at the same time. And as I got further down the pavement, the curb went further down, like lower than what it was in the dream. So as I got to the end of the pavement, it started chasing me, right? So I turned back, run up the hill, and as it grabbed my ankle, I didn't fall over, because I stopped myself from falling over. As it grabs attacks my ankle, I start putting my feet on it as to show dominance, right? But I was just making it more angrier. The more I put my foot on its head and body, that happened a couple of times. I'd say about 4 times, and I just heard an audible voice saying, "Get down to its level." So I obey that. I go down to its level, and you know, as you circle something, we locked eyes. It's like this pen, right? That's me, and that's the animal. And we're circling like that, continuing locking eyes, and bearing in mind I'm down to its level. We're locked eyes, and it's like it becomes more like starting to become submissive, and that's when its form changed and its fur changed to a snow leopard. But it's like it kept the same kind of features as the cougar or Kangol cat, because it kept the ears kind of like the shape of the ears stayed the same as a Kangol cat. Some of its features stayed kind of the same as a cougar, but its fur and body structure changed to a snow leopard. Now, I don't know if that's relevant to anyone. I don't know if anyone can relate to it, but it's almost like I was about to tame it. And because I've recently given my life to Christ, and I'm trying my best, it's like Satan doesn't like the fact that I've gone to Christ, and the dream could be from him. Because as I was about to tame it up, because I got to the point where it was still hissing at me, kind of, but the hisses were kind of getting more like submissive. But I got to the point where I could pet it, right? Start with the head, went down the body, done that a couple times, and then poof, it ended. It's like if I'd have tamed it, right, fully, then I could use it I could use it against him. Like say, because the spiritual warfare's been going on since the beginning of time, since the time that Satan corrupted mankind, and there's just been a spiritual battle ever since then. And say it got to where there's the physical battle, where Jesus has established his army and his warriors, Satan's already got his, and it's like if I'd have tamed it, I could use that animal in Jesus's army against Satan, and it's like he didn't like that, so he ended it. I could be wrong, but that just really stuck with me. I've got another animal dream that really stuck with me, but that's for another time if anybody wants to hear it. But yeah, that's just where it ended. I got to almost tamed it as well. Now that, compared to the other animal dream, that's nothing. I just thought I should share that in case anyone else had like a similar animal dream. I could be the only one, but there could be people out there that have had similar ones, so this is just for like whoever can relate, basically. Yeah, that's it. There is one more thing. I don't think I'm gonna share it. That's really stuck with me as well. It's to do with the Bible, basically. And that didn't happen in my dream. That actually happened when I was awake. But yeah, that's for another time. Yeah, that's it.